TKRS is not responsible for any emotional damage caused during this podcast.
TKRS rule fucking time.
Absolutely. Man, hey, who is this? Where the fuck he from? Tell him 716. I say, goddamn. Hey, he up now. Why you got it plain Jane and he ain't bust it down? I say, goddamn. Hey, wait a minute. When I walk up in a room, then there's some paper in it. I say, oh man. Hey, cool it down. If you ain't know me then, nigga, you gon' know me now. I say, goddamn. Hey, I'm from the 6, you ain't never run no blocks. Most of these niggas just run their lips. All the girls that used to be thoughts, you be hugging them trying to kiss. How you turn her into your wifey when the whole hood used to hit? I say, goddamn, hey, I'm up now. They like, how the fuck he get a bag? He from a small town. They be praying on your downfall, hoping that you fall down. Now that I'm in my bag, I can't go fuck my crush now. I say, hold on, chill, just wait a minute. I'm just getting started, wait till you see me when I'm finished. I remember I was drowning, I looked up and you was grinning. Now you look upset and you look salty, see me winning. Hey, oh man, hey, who is this? Where the fuck he from? Tell him 716. I say, goddamn, hey, he up now. Why you got it plain Jane and he ain't bust it down?
Let's go. Welcome, everybody, to the place where the who's are in the room, the places to be, the people to see. I got the main man, Motica in the building. I said that right?
It's Motiques, but you good, yeah.
Motiques, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Tell the people about yourself. Introduce yourself.
Oh man, my name is Motiques. That's my artist name. I'm a rapper here, in Buffalo. Started recording myself, and then that's how I got into opening up the studio, Evolution Studios. I'm in here right now. I'm in the vocal booth. I actually got my clients out here. They're shooting a music video right now. I just had to get in a little isolated area, you know what I mean? But yeah, I run a recording studio. I do video, I do audio, I do mixing, mastering, all types of stuff, you know what I mean? For my people. Peace out, y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all be safe, all right? I'll talk to y'all soon. Sorry that my session's just dipping.
Nah, you fire. I see you heavy on emotion right now. You got a lot of things going on. It's very diverse. That's what's up.
I
So
appreciate it.
today we're gonna get into a few things that you got going on, a few upcoming things going on. So the first question I would like to ask, because we're familiar with the event. Who's up next showcase? We're gonna get into that, the culture, you know, everything behind your business. So the first question I would like to ask is: you're partnering with Redemption CEO Crlito Smooth from Who's Up Next showcase. How
Yep.
did this collaboration come about? How did you guys meet, and what was the plan behind that?
So we've known each other for a while. Lito always The big thing about Lito is he always supports, he always show love. I've seen him perform a couple times, but like a lot of times he really just would pop out the shows, and like
Right.
sometimes I would be on the lineup for those shows, and like I look in the crowd and Lito's sitting there like bopping with me, and I'm like, I don't even know this
Right.
fucking dude. So that was my first thing, was like he really shows love to people. Dope. So a couple, time went on. I wasn't really doing shows. I was just focused on the studio the last like 8 months. I was trying to get on like an interview, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm,
I didn't know who to reach out to and shit. But as soon as I posted it, Lito was like, bro, I'll get
I'm
you
on
on. And he got me on with you guys the next day, literally the next day, that
That's what's
morning.
up. Shout out to Lito.
So yeah, shout out to Lito for real. So that's how we met. And then obviously that's the first time me and him really interacted like on a business level. And literally that day, I called him like, bro, I appreciate the opportunity. I already know you a good dude. You're making moves out there. I'm like, why don't we take all my artists that I got at the
Mhm.
studio, because I got a lot of young, good, talented people that come to my studio. That's really like the big part of my demographic is like the
Mhm.
age group. You feel me? So I have a kid
Right,
that's
right,
17. Some kids are still in high school. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So they would come through to the studio, and it's cheaper. I'm just being honest. I got a
Exactly.
dope ass studio. I only charge $40 an hour. So
Shout out to you
um
for that.
yeah, and I appreciate it, because really we can all eat. Like my engineer, I pay him. We all eat, and it's only 40 an hour.
Mhm.
I'm not even lying. Like 60 an hour, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be living pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. So 40 an hour, I'm comfortable with that.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's how me and Lito linked up. I called him like, bro, we should do a show. And then
Mm.
as soon as we started, I got like 30 artists from my studio coming pulling up. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
wow, that's what's
yeah, like literally
up.
within a couple days, it was just like motion, and then we got the next one already started. So
That's what's up. It's good to have connections, especially like a guy like Carlito that you can build with, and
mhm.
cause like that's great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what's the
Lito's
main?
dope. I'm pumped. I'm really pumped to work with him, and it's already been really
Yeah,
great. You know what I'm saying? So.
he definitely be making his mark. So
Mhm.
what's the main vision behind the showcase, and what are you trying to bring to the Buffalo's music scene that's been missing?
Man, I'm like I'm trying to bring this, but you know how hard it is. I already know, we all know how hard it is, like the unity, you know what I'm saying? Because let's be real, like even the young guys, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the young guys, man, they got some drive, they got some ambition. Like this dude,
Hmm.
he's leaving here, shot a video here, leaving here, going to Tyree's studio 353, shooting a video
Wow.
there, and I think he's coming back like in a couple
Damn.
days, and he's performing at the show. So dude's putting in motion. He's only like 19. He's putting in work.
Oh wow.
So I want to see these boys come together, but like you know how hard that's gonna be. But sometimes you
Yeah.
just gotta put it out there. So I put it out there, the opportunity for everyone, and I'm hoping that when we go, everybody realizes how dope it really is to have an opportunity to perform. You know,
Hmm.
so it's really just trying to bring people together, but you already know how hard it is to get certain people
Yeah.
together.
Through the
But
politics and things like that.
yeah,
And there's always someone
yeah,
who dislikes what's going on, who don't
yeah.
really see the bigger picture. Like,
hmm That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even really in it for the money. Like, it's cool because we obviously me and Lito, we putting in work for this show. You know, we doing everything to make it happen. All they got to do is pull up, have a good time. I'm even DJing the joint. So save some
oh wow,
money.
you
I'm
doing
DJing. So I'm
everything.
like, hey, I'm like, listen, they're my artists. I can get all the music together. That's
Right.
simple.
You
And then I can
produce the
play the
song,
music.
DJing. What
hmm
else what else? What you
Yeah.
ain't
So, you know, I'm like a master of all trades, but I'm not like,
doing?
I wouldn't say I'm a master photographer, DJ, nothing like that. I would
Yeah,
say
you know
my
where you
main thing
good at.
is,
You know where you good at.
yeah, I can offer all
Mhm.
these services, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend like Trevor Visuals or
Yeah.
like a lot of the dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like Ryan K, like these dudes ain't professionals at what they do. I would say I'm a
Hmm.
professional at mixing music, but if you need some pictures for cheap, like I got you. You know what I mean? you know?
You're funny. So for artists, what benefits can they look forward to by participating in the showcase?
Well, the main benefit's gonna be the networking opportunity.
Yeah,
Like
I think
the
that's
first
always
thing, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people on this showcase. It's 30 people, and as long as like I tried to make it so it's everybody gets along with each other. Like I really was digging in to make sure, like, okay, this group ain't here. They're coming to the next one. Blah blah
hmm
blah. It's hard to do. It's really hard. Like I'm not perfect trying to do that shit, but the networking opportunity is always going to benefit. If we got 150 people in the building and we're all meeting each other, you know what I mean? You know, the
hmm
magic, could you imagine the magic that could be made if two
That's a
artists meet
fact.
each other and come into the studio together? And now these two artists that never knew about each other made a banger in the studio. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? Like, come on, it's the opportunity
That's
for
great.
like I said, for me, it's like sure we're making some money off of everything, but that's because like we're
You
putting the
guys put
work
in
in.
the
We're
work
pushing, pushing,
too.
pushing. Like I made all the flyers. I'm DJing. Lito, he's the one that's booking, and he's the one that's got the
Hmm.
connections with everything. So yeah, I would say the networking opportunity is the biggest one. And then just honestly, even just meeting Lito. Let's be real. A lot of these
Hmm.
young guys don't know who Lito is because they're young. They only
Yeah,
know me because of word of mouth. You feel me? Like they wouldn't probably know who I am in the beginning. So now it's like they're gonna meet Lito and they could get on shows all the time now. You
exactly.
feel
And
me?
he's the type of
So
person that definitely looks out for like the underdogs, the artists who aren't really looked at. You know what I'm saying? So.
yeah, hell yeah, I could tell.
So, what separates this showcase from other local events that don't turn out, that the way they should? What makes your showcase in your event? What separates you guys?
Well, I'll be honest, like Lito does these shows so much. Like
Hmm.
bro's doing, I mean, there's times where I've seen him do he's doing two a month for the whole year sometimes, you know what I mean? So like the expertise and everything he knows and the connections he has, he already knows how to smoothly run it. You feel me? So that's why like even for me, I don't throw a lot of shows personally, but I'm in a position where I got the tools, but obviously I don't
Exactly.
have the experience as a promoter like Lito.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew this shit would just go smooth as butter. Just let him throw the show the way he would, and then I
Mm-hmm.
just do my part. You feel me? So
Yeah,
let's be
because you
real. The
guys
show
kind of
is
like,
it's gonna be smooth. You know?
yeah, you guys kind of like piggybacked off of each other. You guys both used your separate connections and brought them together,
Yeah.
which is really like what a lot of people should take notes on, you know.
Yeah, no, for
Are
real. A
there,
lot of people need to put some stuff. They need to put a lot of that
yeah.
ego and that shit aside and really
Mm-hmm.
just like let's because let's be real, we all trying to make money. You know, this is my full-time job as an engineer. I'm blasting my ears every day. I'm making money, but like it's not always just about the money. You feel me? It's really about like the
Right.
connections you make because the money's gonna come. If I don't make
Regardless,
any
that's
money
a
for
fact.
2 years, like the money's gonna come if we keep putting the work in. Like especially like with you guys with the platform, like you might be
Mm-hmm.
making some money, but let's be real. In a couple years, you keep going at this rate, you're gonna be making that money that you've been thinking
Yeah,
about.
because they gonna want to them endorsements, them brand deals.
Hmm.
You got to think beyond today. You know, most
That's
people don't think, but today. So,
yeah, exactly. That's why it's just like I'm in the stew every day. You know.
so are there incentives for artists to compete prizes, exposure opportunities, or industry connections? What can the what's offered to the artists for the showcase?
I mean this showcase is kind of like a special one. It's more I would say 90% of the artists performing on the 28th have never performed before. So this
Mm,
one is more like it's just like an opportunity where, you know, I mean, they paid just a little bit of money. It's a real small amount of money. They paid a
yeah.
little bit to perform. And as soon as they say they're on board, I'm making them a custom flyer. I don't know if you did you see the
Yeah,
flyers
I've
and
been
stuff?
seeing them. They've been looking real
Yes.
good. You did those. Those are
Yeah.
nice too.
So that's the first thing I did was you're on board. Boom. You don't even got to send me the money right now. Let's get these flyers made. Let's
Hmm.
get the word out. Collaborate with my studio because let's be real. Like you post a flyer, you know, I don't got a lot of followers, but I'm building it up.
Yeah.
And you post on my platform, you know what I mean? Everyone's gonna know about this show. You feel me?
Shout out to
Um,
Evolution Studios, man.
thank you so much. Thank you. I'm sorry, what was the original question? I'd be getting off track. My bad.
Just what the with just what the artists them their incentives for the showcase, what they can expect to like, are they working for like what they can expect to get or gain from the event, like
Yeah, so
connections, which
you
you talked
know,
about.
yep. Okay. Cool. Cool. So yeah, like this show, actually this one, and there's such an influx of rappers right now, rappers, singers, artists
Hmm.
that we literally filled this show, and we're already doing another one March 7th. So the 7th is going to be a very
Yeesh.
similar show, very like just you know what I mean, just pay. Let's get this show. Let's get you all performing. Let's break you out of that shell that you in because a lot of
Yeah,
people
yeah.
haven't had the opportunity to perform in Buffalo. I've been performing like for like 5 years now, so I performed at like
You
every venue and
experienced.
stuff. So I don't need to perform though. This is for my artists. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
both of these events is really just giving these artists the opportunity to perform for their first time. So
Yeah, showcase
the
their
second one,
talents.
yeah, exactly, just giving them the opportunity. And I know Lido does the events with like the cash prizes and stuff. So obviously that's going to be a whole nother thing. I've been letting artists know, hey, there's going to be opportunities where you could pay X amount of dollars and you could be competing for, you know,
Mhm.
5, 6 to $1,000. You could really could because even my shout out my boy King Taco. He actually just won like a couple weeks ago. I think he just won like 400
That's
bucks or
what's up.
something. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Oh
that's really
wow.
one of my people, one of my boys, and he really won the money. So that's how you know that that's some real shit. You know what I mean? Like it's really
Hmm.
happening. There's real winners. You guys probably could get all the winners. You know what I mean? We could probably hear
Get
from
them
all the
on here,
winners, you
you
know?
know.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna front. That would be good, you know.
Yeah.
So dealing, you know, in this business now, besides producing, dealing with promoters, you've seen artists get burned by promoters before. What advice do you have for artists on what to do and what not to do when it comes to involving themselves in the shows?
Yeah. I mean, obviously the reason we filled up so fast is because they know me. You know what I mean? So that helped a
Yeah.
lot. That helped a lot. And obviously they're gonna trust my word that I'm working with somebody that's not gonna burn us. Cause you like I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine if I worked with someone and they took my trust and then we all got burned. That would be crazy because that's
Yeah,
happened.
that was kind of.
That just happened. I'm not going to name drop, but there was a big event that happened a couple years ago. That was going to be on the res, and they had like Sauce Walker and all these rappers coming into town.
Oh
And
wow.
one of the headliners. So I don't know any of the other details. I just know a lot of people paid a lot of money to perform. Everybody got burned. So
I
I would
remember
just
that.
Wow.
say, as long as you trust the person you're working with, you feel me? So like my artists, everybody that works with me, they know the outcome's gonna be. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? I show love, I
Exactly.
do extra work for people, I help people all the time. Um, as far as like, I don't, it's tough because Buffalo's so small. So I feel like
Exactly.
if you start working with like random people, like, you kind of ain't gonna work with somebody that isn't already experienced in that industry. I feel like, like
Mm-hmm.
people know me. I'm in the stew every day. People know Lito. They know what he's doing. He's posting new flyers every couple weeks. So like, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like just look at the rep. Just take a look at everything they've done in the past. Find an artist that's worked with them before. Make sure everything's cool. You know what I mean? That would be a big
Yeah,
piece of
yeah.
advice. Like,
Do your
you know what I
homework.
mean? Like, oh, yo, you did a show with Lito before. Like, I've never heard a bad thing about Lito. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
like, I didn't even have to do my research because I already knew who he was. But if I didn't know him, I would just hit up Taco or a couple other artists. Be
Somebody.
like, yo, how was your experience? Like, obviously, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Taco's done mad shows. He's done mad shows with Lito. So, yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
just doing your research. Like anything, though. You know?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So how can artists protect themselves and still build relationships in this industry?
Um. Well, don't send no money without a contract. I mean, that could be step one. Like,
Hell
you
yeah.
like, let's be real, like I think the game was sending out like the game, the rapper, he was messaging
Mm-hmm.
random people, yo, I got you on a feature, I got, like, how do we, let me know, I'm gonna send you
Uh-huh.
$1,000 and then you're gonna block me, like, um I don't know, I've been burned in the past, like I've been burned by real businesses, like bad investments. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I've been burned with music too. Like dudes call me, oh, I'm Master P's nephew, and like my dumbass was 16, sent him like $300, and then he blocked
Like,
me.
oh
So
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know who Master
Yeah.
P is. What I'm saying?
Yo.
So
Just
it's really
young and
just.
trying to be somebody.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, like you kind of got to learn. Unfortunately, got to learn from stuff. But that's what I'm here for. Is
Mm-hmm.
if my boy Ghost that just left, shout out Ghost Friday just left. If he come to me and he's like, "Hey, bro, can you take a look at this? Does it seem weird?" I'll dig right into that shit. I'll be like a manager for a day, real quick, and see,
Shit, okay.
And that's real shit. Anybody watching this, hit me up because I'll be by your side, man. Come on, you know what I'm
Shoot, I'll be
saying?
hitting you up real soon.
Yeah, and like I'm not no professional in this industry. There's a lot of people that I will always give their flowers because I just started my studio. We just opened in June and I was running out of my house for a year and a half.
Oh
So
wow.
so
June.
like you know what I'm saying? It took me a while to get to a point where I felt comfortable mixing and doing shit for people every day. But
Right. Right.
so I'm somewhere with that, but I got a lot of shit to learn, just like you guys might. So I like learning with people. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't. Like I said, I keep going off track. My bad.
No, you're not. Like, this is good. This is really good conversations. Like, a lot of
Yeah.
people don't know, so it's good to get filled in.
Yeah.
So, being from a different race, but deeply involved in a hip hop culture,
Mhm.
how have how has that shaped how you move in the hip hop business?
Um. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question because sometimes it can be difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
in the very beginning, a lot of people didn't take me super seriously. Um,
Yeah.
I mean,
Which
they
is
would
tough
still come to
though.
my house and they would still pay me for sessions. They might not take me as seriously, until we started building a relationship. And once they get to know
Mm-hmm.
me, they know that like I'm just out here. Like if you a good person, we good.
Mm-hmm.
We good together. Like we good.
Mm-hmm.
I built so many relationships with people. But that's always gonna happen though. You know what I mean? Like I am a white dude. Let's be real. Like,
Yeah.
um, it's tough because I also don't want people to think I'm like because what is that term? The culture vulture.
Yeah, culture vulture.
Yeah, I
You
don't
trying to
ever want
use
people to
the
think that. You feel me? Because
mm-hmm.
I got a lot of people that would definitely vouch for me that like I'm really in this shit for less. I got to pay my bills, but I'm in this shit also
Exactly. Like, this
to
is what you
build
involved in.
people
This
up.
is what you grew up
Yeah.
around. So I also
Yeah,
feel like
that
people
too.
shouldn't judge people too, because nobody knows your upbringing too, and music and things like that is like part of a way of life. And I feel
Yes.
like whoever supports music as a whole, it shouldn't be defined by the color of your skin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm into all types of music too, so I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So have
Yeah.
you
That's.
ever, no, really, like, no,
Mhm.
like seriously, like, and you're actually like really good at what you do. Like, homework is homework, knowledge is knowledge at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Period.
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So have you ever felt pressure or had to prove yourself more because of that? And how did you handle it?
I feel like so with the studio, I don't really get a lot of pressure because now it's gotten to a point where, you know what I mean? I don't really know how many artists have come through. Me personally, I got probably like 60 to 70 artists that like I'm tight with, that I'm really cool with. So I don't really I get a lot more pressure on the rapper, me being a rapper, I feel like. So me
Mm,
being a rapper compared to an engineer is a little different, but I think now that I'm an engineer, it's kind of brought it together so people understand, okay, he's good at what he does here, but I had to learn
mm,
because of me rapping, you feel me? So I've developed as an artist, and that's when I once I became a developed rapper, I turned into an engineer off of what I learned
mm,
doing my own music. So I think now I get a little bit more judgment off of the music side of stuff.
mhm.
But the right people like that have heard my music, they know that like I mean this like I said, that's how I've developed. Like it's literally called
Exactly.
Evolution Studios because of how I've evolved from an artist to
Mhm.
an engineer. Like that's that whole I mean, there's a little more behind it. We got into it the last story about the raid and all
Yeah.
that. But the evolution is literally me as an artist to an engineer. So, but I'm never gonna
Yeah.
stop being an artist either. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes people try to put you in a box just because you're good at one thing. They don't think that you should be allowed to be doing something else.
Hmm.
When you're multi-talented and you have the skills that you have, it's great to step outside of your box and do other things and have different branches. That's a
Yeah.
good thing, you know?
Yeah, for sure. No, that's I love the way you said that too. Like, because they could put me in a box. You know what I'm saying? Because of how many people come through to
Yeah.
the studio. They'd be like, he's a rapper. What the fuck? You know what I mean? But I don't really promote. That's the one thing. So a culture vulture. Let's be real. A culture vulture would sit in that chair and be like, wait, before your session starts, let's listen to my music quick. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
I've
yeah.
never
Like
done that
no.
one time. Unless like sometimes an artist will come in and be like, "Yo, Mo, let me hear some of your music." I'm gonna show him a
Mm,
song. But I have not one time went in like, "Yo, listen to this. Let me know what you think." Because it ain't
yeah,
you ain't in my studio for me. You're in the studio for you,
exactly.
and I'm your engineer. I'm not the rapper that you're listening to today. And let's
Exactly. This
promote
isn't about
Motique's
me right
music. You
now.
know? Yes, yes. And that's one thing I'll always stand by. And I promise you, like everybody could have. I feel like people, because a lot of people I've been working with for 2 years, they didn't even know I was a rapper for 2 years.
Oh wow.
They didn't even know I was a rapper because I kept it so separate. I'm like, this ain't about me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that's
Which a
one thing I
lot of
can always
people,
stand by.
which I feel like some people have the misconception that people from another culture would probably use the hip hop scene to, like I would use Kim Kardashian as an example. Like they say how she does the fuller lips, or she used the darker tone skin to sell her products, or she does certain things like that to further her brand, and
Hmm.
but don't give the same respect back to the culture, which I don't feel like you do, which some people do, but
Hmm.
like still I don't feel like
Yeah,
people
because
should.
then you also got to think though, and that's a perfect example. Because what if she didn't like? What if she just didn't promote that tone? That would be way worse.
Exactly.
That would
It
be way
would.
like it'd be like literally exclusion. Like you don't want
Yeah.
to. And don't get me wrong, most of my artists aren't white. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real.
Hmm.
But I'm just here to like help boys save money. I know how it is. Like I literally I
Exactly.
wish I could tag some people. I've picked people up from their house and brought them to the studio and brought them back home because some
Mm,
people would really like, yo Mo, I got $40 for an hour. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, bro, let me pick you up real quick. Let's knock a song
I
out. So they got a
got you.
song. You feel me? So I'm not
And
trying
it's
to be
great.
like Mr. I ain't a fucking angel. Like I did some bad shit in
Yeah.
my life. You know what I'm saying? But I could give back
Yes.
to the youth, that the
Exactly.
people that are
Like,
working, you know what I mean, working day by day, maybe they came up broke and they are still kind of a
mhm.
little broke, but they just want
And
to
it's
be
good
in the
too
studio.
because somebody might look at you and be like, he's got it all together, you know what I'm saying? But you came from somewhere too.
Hmm.
So it's good that you
Absolutely.
can see like the other side of things. Like you were saying, like the guy was saying he only got like $40. You still made it a priority to help
Hmm.
that guy, because in the long run, that's gonna be better for you, because people are gonna look out for you too as well.
Yes, yes. Thank you. I like that you're noticing some stuff. You know what I mean? Because that's real shit. Like,
Yeah.
we could all sit here and capitalize off rappers, and we can make all this money and we can do all this shit. But like, I might not go. I'm not gonna go and pick up every rapper in the damn city. I'll be
Yeah,
real. I
no.
can't physically can't. But if there's somebody I know, like I know some people that have been through some shit. I know some
Mm-hmm.
boys that have been through some shit. There's some shit
Got
that I've
real
never been
potential
through.
too.
Yeah, like they lose their brother and they're 12 years old and they watch their brother get killed. Like some crazy
Yeah.
shit that sometimes you just gotta like if you just help them one time, it's really sometimes that's all it takes for them to really just maybe
It's
be
a
loyal
forever
to you
bond.
or yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they
That's
might
a
not want to
fact.
work with another engineer because the engineer that they work with has a heart and a vision with them, you know?
And I like how you're a producer who, beyond the music, you still stay consistent with your artists. Like right now, you're producing these artists, making their music, and also giving them another platform to showcase the art that
Mhm.
they come to you with and you help them produce. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, why is it so important for you to reach out for these artists and things like that? Why is it important?
Like, why is it important to, I'm sorry, what was it? To reach out?
Because you're known for reaching out and showing love to artists. So,
Mhm.
why is that important to you to do that?
I mean, it's like one of those things where like if we don't work together, how are we gonna get anywhere, you know?
Right,
So it's
right.
like, okay, this dude's gonna come here, he's gonna spend all this money with me all the time, and then I'm just gonna throw him out the door. But no, when they leave, I'm like, bro, if you post a video of you in the studio, tag me or collaborate with me, I guarantee
Mhm.
it's gonna do numbers because expanding we're
Mhm.
expanding our horizons. We're like taking everybody that watches what I'm doing and taking everyone that
Mhm.
watches you. So it helps me. It might help me get clients, but it's also going to help people be like, oh, who the fuck is
I
that's in the
need to
studio?
tap
Bro,
in with
spitting.
him. Exactly.
I just had a dude come in the studio and they seen his video he posted on my page. And I had like
Oh
four people
wow.
calling me like, yo, who is that dude? And like he has like 100 followers and people are like, who is that dude?
Oh
I gotta do
wow.
a song with him. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
wow.
that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah, and a
mean?
lot of people don't understand like connections. Like when you make like the connections that you do, like today, like I just met you, not in person today, but I met you today. But
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure the future of our connection is gonna build just off
Yeah,
of this. Like
for
connection is
sure.
very powerful. I feel like connection is like people be like, oh, I'm in it for the money, but I feel like connection is like way more powerful than
Yeah,
you coming in
absolutely.
just for the money. Like a money
Yeah.
is like a plus, but like we can make more money connecting.
Yeah, and like I said, it down the road. Like imagine, so say me and Lito don't even really make that much money in the next
Hmm.
couple weeks, right? Say we just make enough to help to pay for like all the work we put in. But like I
Right.
said, 2 years down the line, when we're booking show place theater and we're selling out 1,000 people, like,
Hmm.
or we built up enough money to book a headliner.
Right.
Like that's the long term goal. Like and like yeah, it's not always about the money, but you get to that point where it becomes about the
Hmm.
money, but we still keep those roots of helping
Yep.
the underdogs and like like that's one thing I always want to do. Like if I book Benny the Butcher in our city, if I pay to book him to come, which I
Hmm.
absolutely will one day,
But she better.
you feel me? Like we're gonna give those opportunities to those boys to open up for him. Like I don't care. Like you know what I'm saying? If my boy Ghost comes to every show, he's there, he's there, he's there. I'm giving Ghost the opportunity to open for Benny. You feel me? Like that's
Right.
really
Who's
just what
not
it
gonna
comes
do
down
that?
to. Yeah, So that's just I don't even know if I answered your question, I'll be honest.
No, you didn't. You actually overly answered the
All
question, which
right,
is
cool,
great.
cool. Word. I feel like that's what
So
I
how do
do
you
though.
no, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. A lot of people don't really have the answers or the knowledge to even answer some questions. So it's just like
Yeah,
they ask it while they just
I
doing
feel
things
like
just because they think
yeah,
this is gonna work versus
yeah,
you already have a plan and everything is a go. It's good to be over here. You know what I'm saying? We're not just doing
yeah.
random shit.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have the answer. I feel like I'm really just like everybody else. Like I really am lost
Yeah.
as fuck in this world, but I got the
But you're
ideas.
using
That's
your
what
knowledge though to help others, which is
guys.
You're
Hmm.
not like just doing shit and just telling somebody go over here and do it and you don't even know how to do it.
Yeah, and how am I gonna get love on my music, right? So I'm dropping an EP at the end of the month with my boy
Oh
Rizzo, which
wow.
is that shit that you guys were talking about, the work ethic, like that
Mm-hmm.
shit. Where like, I forgot what's his your boy's name that's in the back right now. What's his
Shy.
name? Yeah, because I haven't met him yet either. I talked to him for like a
Oh
couple minutes
wow.
last time, but the way you guys were talking about your work ethic, how you guys
Mm-hmm.
are working just as much as each other, like that's my boy Rizzo, and that's why me and him are doing an EP together because like every other day he's calling me, I'm calling him. We got like interviews, radio, all this crazy stuff going on, and how is anybody gonna fuck with my music and what I got going on if I'm not fucking with them? Because I hate to say it, but
Exactly.
like if I want to get love from my city, I gotta show that, and like I feel like these showcases are a good way to
Mm-hmm.
show like that I really will work
I
with
fuck
anyone.
with
If we make
y'all.
this shit work, let's make this shit
Mm-hmm.
work. Let's make it right. And like that's just what it has to be. I'll be honest. Like
Period.
I don't think Benny got out of the city not fucking with people and not helping people. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
no, I don't think he did.
So,
Because a lot of people still speak highly of him until
hmm
even to this day. And
yeah.
but you
I mean,
do
some people
and
talk negative about him, which is sad,
yeah, which is
but
always gonna
I
come
see through a lot of that
regardless.
shit. Yeah, I see through a lot of that shit. I met him one time at GCR, and that dude's humble, man. He's
Mm.
just a regular dude that worked his ass off to get where he's at. And I'm trying to get there one day, man. I want people to, I hope people recognize that one day.
You
Expect and
know?
same with you guys. It's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. It's
Hmm.
bound to happen, especially if we continue to do what we're doing, regardless of the hate, regardless of the shade, regardless of what no one says. As long as you stay true to yourself, you'll always win.
Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah.
snakes eventually weed themselves out, anyways.
Yes. The best part, my favorite part about that statement is they do it early on.
Yeah, very early. They let you know
As soon as
early.
you get one little bit of motion, it
Yeah,
starts showing, and it makes
they
it
show
so
it.
much easier it makes it so much easier for down the road because I run into
Exactly.
people like you, Lido, you know what I mean? A lot of people down the road, and it's like, nah, there's people out there
Mhm.
doing what you're doing, bro, and like doing it the right way, you know?
That's a fact. Not
Hmm.
coming in here with the wrong intentions. Like I'm coming over
Hmm.
here to be your man, so I can use you, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fuck out of
And
here.
I'd be worried about people like I'd be really worried that people are doing shit like that, but something you just gotta take a risk sometimes and then you could read energy too. I feel like,
That's a fact.
that's a big thing is like reading energy and making sure that like if you could tell they have good intentions, give it a shot and don't be doing too much
Mhm.
until you really get to know somebody, you know?
So, do you think some people forget to show love once they reach a certain level? Do you think them appreciating the fans and people who support them slows down?
Um yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to be in a position like that, because like I said, I'm down here with everybody. I ain't no one special. Like
Mhm.
I'm just
Yeah.
working to pay my bills and doing what I love. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, like Benny's a good example. Like he's got thousands of people in his inbox. How could he even figure out who he could fuck
Who
with
is
and
what?
stuff, So
That's a fact.
I think the hardest part is like for Benny, he gets a lot of hate from his city, he gets a lot of love. It's like
Mhm.
when you're at that point, who do you trust? I feel like that's the hardest part.
It is hard to
That's what I
trust
could
people.
imagine.
It
Because
is
even for
very hard
me,
to
and even
trust.
probably for you guys, like
Exactly.
you know,
You never really know who when you become at a certain level, when you get to a certain place in life, you never know who is for you. Like I got friends right now, like I don't really have friends like that because a lot of people will try to like snake you out of your position because they think you're not a deserving of who
hmm
you are. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people like hate you for putting in the work that you put in to be who you are. And it's like so fucked up because like I would love to meet new people, but I cannot fully give myself and immerse myself in a full friendship
hmm
because people show signs of early unloyalty and disrespect to you,
hmm
even though they come to you and pretend they're genuine. They're
yeah,
not really. So I feel like it is definitely harder the more you gain. But it's also easier to maneuver around people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
hmm
it's easier too because you already know what they coming with. So
yeah,
I know how to play it with you. You know what I'm saying? I
hmm
know what I'm coming with you. I know what I want to do with you. Nothing else. That's it. That's all. And if you don't want to do it, bye.
yeah, yeah.
This
No,
is it.
that's Shit, you see, you giving me advice. Like
No,
for real,
really.
that's real shit. Cause I get it. Like, no, that makes 100% sense. I know exactly what you're saying.
It get hard though. Like you a producer, you damn sure know. I know you know.
Yeah.
I know you know.
Yeah, man. I want to work with everybody, but it's also like we got to have like a mutual respect for each other. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because I don't ever want to, I've never banned anyone from my studio. You feel me? I never had to like ban
Yeah.
anyone, but I've definitely put people on maybe the back burner or something. Cause like, you know what I mean? Like, there's been times where I'm up
Yeah.
at my house till, 1 o'clock in the morning waiting for a session to pull up, and then they ghost me completely.
Yes.
And
Like
I've
don't
had people
misuse
pull up.
me.
I've had that same person come back to the studio, man. Like I let it
And then
slide
they
because it's
want you
just
to
like,
be,
you know?
they want you to still rock with them the same. But it's like
Yeah.
I was already rocking with you in that level. And then you push me to rock with you this way because you were inconsistent with
Hmm.
the way you show up for me. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And I'm already fully showing up for you. But now you're upset because like I'm moving on. Like I still got things to do. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And then now you're upset because it's like you already showed me what you was gonna do with my time and how much my time
Mhm.
meant to you. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can't let
Exactly.
people abuse and misuse you because then they gonna think
Uh,
they can continue to do that with you.
no, and I got people that, I mean, I got people that I still deal with that definitely want to use me for because I got a big heart too. So, but I've
Hmm.
had to learn in this game that like, I mean, you can't just wear your heart on your sleeve. Like,
Oh
nah, bro,
no.
this is the price. This is what I do, and that's it. But then
Hmm.
there's also people that you're like, oh, but you've been rocking with me. Oh, I got it. So I always end up showing extra love but like to the
Yeah.
right people,
To
because
the
some
right
people will
people.
literally just drag you down and they'll just
Hmm.
use, and I mean,
Yeah.
that's human nature, though. Human nature is to use and abuse people. It just
But in
depends
a
on how much
but
a
not in
person's gonna
that
let
way
happen.
though. You
Yeah.
gotta respectfully use me. Like I'm a singer. I would love to sing on people's beats and stuff like
Hmm.
that, but in a way where you're not using me to where you're taking advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
me taking advantage of you as a producer is coming in, fuck your time, fuck paying you, whether I'm paying you back later, you're gonna fucking record my shit and you're gonna do what I tell you to do. But when it comes to me showing up for you and being there and your time is fuck you. That's not cool.
Yep. Nah.
That's not
No,
cool.
definitely. No, definitely. And especially with you being with you, first of all, you gotta send me some of your music after this, if you would.
Oh fuck yeah, oh fuck
Please
yeah.
send me your music because I'm about to bump that shit on my way home. I wanna hear your voice. I'm excited now. Didn't know anything really about. I've heard of you though. I low key have heard of you before because we definitely know mutual people. Um,
Mm.
so I
Yo,
want to hear
where?
your
Give them a
music.
live demonstration.
Oh, you want something live real quick?
Oh, you about to show something?
I mean, I can if you want, but you gotta want it though.
I want it.
Okay,
I
say
want
less.
it. You just told me you a singer. I'm in the booth right now. You feel me? I'm in the booth. Like,
Say
come
less.
on.
Okay, Shy, you funny as fuck. But okay, okay. So boom. I'll sing. Fuck. Okay. I'm not scared to perform at its on our face, but I'm scared of loving you. I'm not scared. Okay, that's it. That's it. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
not the cooking hands. Okay, okay.
Oh shit. All right, cool, cool. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. We're gonna
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
Damn, we about to make a song together. Oh my
Ah!
god, I gotta show you some shit. Okay, all right. Back to the
Yeah,
interview. Holy
back to the
shit.
back
I
to
love it. I
the.
love it. You got a wonderful voice.
Thank you. I
And that was
appreciate
just a
you,
little
girl.
snippet on the phone. Like I want to hear you on a microphone.
Oh, 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 but yeah. So, what advice do you have for our artists dealing with pressures of criticism, and burnout? What advice would you give to them?
Um, I don't think anybody should. I, okay, so actually, perfect. I'm so happy my brain's working today. This is dope. I love it because the last interview went really good too, and I was on my shit. So criticism. All right,
Mhm.
there is one big, huge piece of advice that I take for myself too, and why I've been able to become an artist like I am. Constructive criticism is one thing that you should always take. Like, if
Mhm.
if somebody that if somebody that's been a rapper for 10 years longer than me, right? And they got
Mhm.
accolades and they've done things and they come to me and they say, "Listen, bro, I listened to your song. I think you need to work on this, and this." I'm not gonna just be like, "Nah, fuck that. I don't need advice. I
Right.
don't need to know. Nah, I'm the best. I do." Like, no, like I think I
Right.
perfected my craft. But if somebody comes to me that you know what I mean, I've listened to the music. I'm listening. I'm taking that advice. You
Mhm.
feel me? That's criticism, though. That's constructive criticism.
Mhm.
Now, bad criticism, some shit like I just had somebody today, I'm not even going to say no names. Somebody told me that it's hard to become famous as a rapper. It's easier for singers. I'm like, okay, cool. I've put
Mhm.
in work. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I think I'm on a good track. Like I took that criticism like with a grain of salt. You feel me? But then
Yeah.
he followed up with, "I wish you the best of luck, guy." And then I was like, okay,
Huh?
okay. I wanted to pop off. I was pissed. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
But
because
then
who
I
you
kind of was
talking
like,
to?
yeah, I was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to really take offense to it because, like, you really just should take that criticism, like I said, with a grain of
Mhm.
salt. Take it with a grain of salt. Nobody could tell you that you can't do it. Nobody could tell you that you can't become famous one day. You feel me? But like I
That's a
said, if
fact.
somebody that knows what they're talking about comes to you, like if I come to one of my artists, I hope that they would take what I'm saying as like a way that I'm just trying to help them be better.
Exactly.
You feel me? I'm
Exactly.
not saying, nah, don't say that bar and then I go and use it in one of my songs. That's some
Yes,
hating,
that's some
you know,
hating shit.
like, nah, don't
Yes.
use that bar and then they hear it in one of my songs. They'd be like, oh,
I
he's only
swear to
doing that because
God.
he's a hater.
I
You
swear
know
to
what
God.
I
Like,
mean? And
don't be doing
that's
interviews.
negative
Don't be
criticism,
doing
you know?
interviews and then I turn around and do interviews. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, right.
What?
Yeah, that you get what
They're
I'm
up there too
saying.
much. Fuck.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Like, that's some hating ass shit.
But constructive criticism, I think if you're like if I'm coming at you, if you know who I am, and I
Hmm.
come in, I got a little intercom, right? I click the button, it'd be over here. I click the button and say, "Hey, bro, I think you should say this bar like this." I hope the
Hmm.
artist can feel and understand because I'm like, bro, I know how you wrote it. I know how you wrote it. Like you
Yeah.
wrote it like this. You're just saying it a little early. A lot of
Hmm.
times, like 90% of the time, they do it like, "Thanks, Mo." Because
You know,
I don't
right.
benefit from that shit. I just want your song to be good, bro. This is your
And
song. I want it to
especially
sound
with
good.
your name on it, you want it to be the best. You
Yeah.
know?
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm not going to steer you wrong. You're not going to be leaving here talking about some they telling you to come back because the production is terrible.
Oh, that's
You know,
yeah.
that's not
I'm a
going to happen here at,
nah,
that's not going to
nah.
happen here at Evolution Studios.
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
I said
Nah.
Evolution. What the hell?
Somebody just
Okay.
said that the other day. That's funny. It's cool. It's a long ass name. It's you know what I mean. We
Oh,
working
cool.
on it, man. I'm so pumped to be on the platform though. I definitely want to link up with you guys. I know you guys got so much going on, so maybe one of these days I could come through. I don't know if you guys got a spot that you like link up at
Hell
Hell
or
yeah. Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I can have you come
yeah,
down
like
to the
I would love to
podcast.
come through and chop it up with you guys for real.
For a fact. That's a fact. Anytime. You already know we locked in
Yeah.
now. So,
And I mean, shit, I got a studio. You know what I mean? I got the stew too. We could always link. I got a conference table with like 5 chairs, and
oh, wow.
um, I got a
Oh
couch, and then I
yeah.
got the whole. You know what I mean? So we could even set up a day where we meet here and talk.
I got
Whatever.
enough laptops so we can stream on the go.
Hell
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
hell
Right.
yeah. That's
So
right.
let's get into Buffalo. Let's get into the politics of the music in
Oh
Buffalo.
shit. Okay.
So Buffalo So Buffalo has a unique music scene with politics involved. How do you
Hmm.
navigate the politics here?
Oh man, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings because I don't really like. I
Turn
really
up.
don't. Okay. I really don't give a shit about a lot of people's opinions. Like
Yeah.
I really that's why honestly working with the younger generation has been so much easier because like I'm 31, I'm about to be 31 next month. Like I'm not an old head, but like I'm in my 30s now. You feel
Yeah,
me? And
you dirty
a lot of
30.
artists, you feel me? A lot of artists in their 30s, man, they just don't see it. That's the one thing they don't understand that the music's changing constantly. Like there are
Yeah.
rappers in Buffalo with crazy motion. Like
Yeah.
there's artists that are like killing it, like views, like shit that
Mhm.
I've never seen done and it's happening in front of us, and we're still gonna throw shade at this rapper because we don't like the music. You
Yes.
feel me? That's one thing that really
Yeah.
drives me crazy with the politics. Is like, bro, I understand you're into boom bap. Boom bap is my roots too, but
Exactly.
like I'm like we kind of all we either like kind of follow the wave or we just keep making the music we love. And I don't, it's really like a gray area, bro. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't mean to say bro, but you know what I'm
No
saying?
one
It's
really
like,
wants to pass the baton, really.
yeah,
No
like,
one really
like,
wants to
like,
be the big brother anymore, you know?
no. And like a lot of that, yeah, because they just simply don't fuck with
Hmm.
what they're doing. But like, bro just got 100,000 views on a video that's never been
Hmm.
seen or done before organically. The whole city's fucking
Hmm.
with them, but then you got the couple dudes that are just like, oh well, it wasn't my music. It's
You
like, dude,
know, I would
you think
hate
I
to
don't
be the
feel that way
guy.
sometimes? Like,
I would hate to
you
be the
think,
guy if somebody came to me and they're like, I just thought about this today. All I want you to do is give me a shout out. And then I'm all like, oh, that's some bullshit. And I don't give them a shout out. And they go to another platform and they're bussing. You know what I'm saying? And now here I am, the big hater, like, damn.
hey, we still could we do that?
Can
Could
we
we
still do
reschedule?
that? Can I still shout you out?
Yeah, no,
Fuck out of here.
that's why I just don't really show hate. Like, I don't show hate. I control. First of all, controlling your temper is a big one because we all get pissed
Mhm.
off at people, and we perceive things wrong too on text.
Yes.
So, like,
Perception
if
is a
someone says some
motherfucker.
cocky ass shit over text, like, you got to kind of reevaluate. Like, wait, he might not have been
Exactly.
the way
I
you were
know how
thinking.
this
Don't burn
person
this bridge
talks. He
because of a
probably just
text.
talk like that. Right.
Yeah, like, don't burn this bridge because the one thing that's funny is like, with me being a white dude, let's be real, the way I talk might be different. You feel me?
Hmm.
The one great example that I had to adjust to was instead of can
bro.
you?
It ain't because you white, bro. Because I got that problem too.
Right.
Okay,
Because it's
okay,
like,
okay.
are you
So you know
fucking
what
telling me what
motherfuckers
to
be
do?
like? You know what motherfuckers be like? You can send me that.
Hmm.
I'm like, wait, you're telling me you're giving me permission to send you this, but it's the same as can you send me that?
Like, can you
So
just say, like, bro, like, I
you
know
know what I'm saying? So just miscommunication. Really, just
that's a
make sure
fact.
that we're feeling a type of way before we think it's a different way. Um,
Exactly. Like, people always jump to conclusions. Like, that is so funny that you said that because that shit really be happening though. Like,
yeah,
friendships be breaking up because they read the text message wrong. Like, call me, bro, because you about
yeah,
to piss me off.
yeah. Like, I'm driving right now. I'm trying to be short. Like, literally, I'm trying to
You
be short
know?
right now because I'm not trying to die in the car.
Hello. Like,
Yeah,
damn.
for
I will
real.
call you, but I'm focused right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Now
Yeah,
you on Facebook with a Facebook stat about you. Fuck
yeah,
this motherfucker. He thinks this. Like,
yeah.
damn.
You're like, bro, all I said was okay. Like,
You
chill.
done already called 6 people about it. You can't
Yeah,
come back from that. You already told them that fuck me.
yeah. Because then
Yeah,
miscommunication could be the killer of, it could be a
that's
killer. So I just be reiterating, like, yo, can you just re-say that real quick? Because I have no clue what the fuck you're talking
say that
about.
to me
Like,
one more time before
yeah,
I
send
crash
it, send
out.
it differently.
I was about to crash out on you, but I had to ask you again
Yeah.
to make it clear.
Well, shit. What was the question? Because I feel like that was part of the question.
Oh, it was. It was like how do you Buffalo has its own unique music scene with
Mm,
politics involved. How do you navigate it?
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Politics.
So yeah. That would be a really good example of like the older artists just kind of gotta like. I feel like I consider myself an older artist. Lito. I think Lito. How old's Lito? Like, he's in his 30s,
Like
right?
30, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's in his 30s. So we the older artists. Like, we're
But I
old.
would say you guys
Lito
are
old
like
as
the
fuck.
uncle of the game. Like I would say like the
Yeah.
dads. I would say like the dads of the game are like Conway and Benny and them,
Yes. Yep.
and we are like the uncles and aunties.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then like the newer upcoming artists, like the 16 to 21-year-olds are the
Yeah.
new upcoming artists
Yes.
because we already got the scenery, we already did the radio, we already did everything. We built up enough for us to be able to help other people, because
Mm-hmm.
some older people, they've been doing it for so long, they forget like they didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't make it.
Yeah.
So use your knowledge of not, like no, like
That's real shit.
not being disrespectful or
That's
nothing
real
like
Nigga
that.
shit.
forgot they ain't make
You're
it.
still sitting in the same living room as before, bro.
Exactly. You're in the
Like, come on,
same
you should be
neighborhood.
working just as hard as these 16-year-olds.
Exactly. Give
Why are
that
you
16-year-old
stopping?
some advice. The shit that
Yes.
you fucked up
Do a
on. Help
song with that
them.
motherfucker.
Yeah, help them out. You know what I'm saying? It'll look
Yeah.
better on you as an older artist to help the younger generation
Yeah. I'll never
move
stop.
forward.
I'll never
Because
stop.
they're
Yep, that's my
always
position.
I'm telling you this because people who help me and who people who help me evolve, I always double back. You know what I'm saying? That person's always gonna double back. Like you, shout out Carlito. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like when you support someone, your support goes beyond that room. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? And I feel like the older heads should be making this shit a triangle and helping these younger artists because once
yeah,
they start making their millions, you could say, yeah, I helped him do that. He done came back, spent the 10,000
yeah.
on me.
I'll be honest. You ready for this? You ready? I'll be honest. All right. I don't. How old is Benny? He's like, is
Probably
he
like
40?
40,
Right?
probably like
40?
40 something.
So he's like a little bit older. So like I feel like I hate to say it, but like that sound, they made it out of Buffalo with their sound. You feel me?
Exactly.
They made it out of Buffalo. It might not follow up accordingly to the plan.
Nobody else
Like,
is making it
you
out of
know,
Buffalo with boom back. I'm gonna
like,
just say that right now.
and it's
They
no
got the
hate.
boom back.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Create
I love,
something
because I love
else.
all that shit,
I
but
don't want to hear another Benny
Yo,
Conway.
what the fuck?
Be yourself. Come different. No disrespect. I don't know if I'm disrespecting,
Heavy on the disrespected.
but
He
I'm
was asking
serious
niggas if
though.
they was hunting today.
We
Now he
do
won't.
not want another. We do not want another Evolution Studios. Evolution Studios is Evolution Studios. You know what I'm saying? What there's different studios. Everybody has different artists. Everybody's not the same. Your artist, you're not gonna condone your artist making Benny music, are you? No, bro, be yourself.
Yeah, for real. No, I mean it's just like
No.
it's just the way it is. Like we got artists in the city right now making music that we in this everyone talking right now might not fuck with,
Yeah.
But it don't matter what the fuck we think because we still sitting in the same living room as before. You feel me?
Hello.
Like it might
Hello.
not matter. Like there's hundreds of thousands of people that beg to differ. There's a sound wave. It's
Hmm.
changing. Like the music
Yeah,
is
they love that.
changing.
I put my brick in the brick. They love what they did with the brick. They love that They love that shit.
They definitely do.
Yeah, but everybody loves the bricks.
Oh gosh. So in your
That's never gonna
They
experience,
change.
saying you right
There's
when
some
they're
shit that'll
solid.
never change.
you're right about that.
Yeah, for real.
So in your experience, are bigger artists always more humble than the newer artists, or is it the other way around?
Mm. So, all right. So we'll talk like locally, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep it local because let's be real. If you're making mills, you ain't really you like. What do you have to?
You can
What do
give a
you
fuck.
really have to do for people? You really don't have to do anything because it's like. But I don't know. I've noticed that a lot of these bigger artists, like the younger guys, 20s, like is it cool if I shout names out and shit?
Hell yeah.
I don't motherfuckers that really know how I feel about the
Yeah, we
current rap
only name
music
drop
scene.
over here. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
I'm not.
name dropping. All right. So I'm gonna be real. The new music scene, they be calling it the new Buffalo. Like, I'm an older
Mm-hmm.
dude and I love what's going on with the new Buffalo sound. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what I think. I don't just engineer it. I don't just say it because of this, because of that. Like, no, this is the new wave. And either you get on it or you be left without it. Because if you're only gonna engineer someone that can rap and do some gritty fucking boom bap, like you're gonna lose. First of all, you're gonna lose money, and you're just kind of
Exactly.
being lost. Like you're lost in the sauce. So,
Yeah, there's so
I was
much
shout out
stuff
like
in here.
Gliz the Menace. Gliz the Menace is somebody that's popping out. We all know
Mm-hmm.
who K Pistol is. These dudes, these
Uh-huh.
boys have done more than a lot of these. I don't even want to. I'm not gonna say those names because I'm not because it really
Mm-hmm.
isn't anyone specific. I just know so many people because I'm
But
in my
those are some
30s now.
guys that you can highlight, prime examples.
Yeah, like K Pistol's done more than 90% of the people I know from when I was 20. Okay.
That's a
Like I'm
fact.
just being real. I'm just being real. And his music is different. He ain't
Mm-hmm.
rapping and so focused on every single word and blah blah blah. Like, no, it's the sound and people fucking fuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of Buffalo, not just in Buffalo. He doesn't need Buffalo to back him. Like he
That's a
has
fact.
Buffalo. He had Buffalo backs him. You know what I mean? But it gets to a point where you don't need it anymore. And if you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
help and show love, then you're gonna. But someone like Benny made it out of the city because other people fuck with him. Everybody
Support him.
fucks with his music. You know?
Mm.
My
That's a
opinion don't fucking matter. If I say Benny fucking sucks right now, what is that gonna do to his career?
Not
I don't know,
shit.
but I'm gonna
You
clip
know
it
what
up.
I'm saying?
This song ain't gonna do
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? I can sit here and talk
Shit,
shit. I
fuck
can make a diss
around.
track about Benny right now. I freestyle a diss track about Benny. What's it
Hey,
gonna do
fuck
to him?
around. You might do like Glorilla sister and shit. Make a few bands off it. Shit. Hey.
Of what? Off the hating?
Off the diss track. Off hating, man. Niggas be making money off being haters.
Yeah, I mean sometimes that's true. That's true. I was gonna say sometimes, of course. Why not? Why
Mix
not?
it up a little bit.
Because maybe that artist will make a response if it was big enough too. Because that would be crazy.
Yeah, no, right. I
You
make
know?
a diss song and then be more famous than you.
Yeah.
Ooh, let them cook. Let them cook.
Yeah. Let him cook. Go ahead. I'll even give you something to rap about.
Okay. So let's
Hey.
talk about producing and the branding and your impact. How long have you been producing and what pushed you to do production?
So I started making music myself. Like I'm 31. I started recording myself when I was like 16.
Mm,
I just like I had some money. I was fucking selling weed when I was a little kid, and I had some money, and I bought all the equipment. I bought it, and I kept learning because that's one thing you always got to remember is you need to learn to do this
that's a
shit.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been recording myself like for that long, and it just got to a point where I would like I paused. Like I was like 20, I
Mm,
stopped doing it because I was like I can't get my sound where I want it. I started going to other studios.
mm,
Um and everything was cool. I was dropping music, doing videos, doing the normal like routine as a rapper or whatever, doing videos at the studio, fucking eight
right.
hour sessions at the studio, spending mad money. Um, but then I got to a point where I was like, I'm gonna watch. I kind of started watching the engineer, and I could feel me breathing over their fucking neck, but I don't care. I'm
Yo, like,
paying you. I'm breathing over their neck, like asking them questions. Like I don't care if it
what's
takes you
that?
all day for this song. Let me fucking yeah,
What's that
exactly.
plug in right there?
What is that?
What's that
Yeah,
e-verb for?
most people won't. I told the artist the other day, yo, go download Waves right now, and you could use fucking 3 plugins I use every day. They're like,
Oh
I don't give a
wow.
fuck. Go ahead, bro. If you want to be an engineer and you think you have what it takes, like it's not gonna affect me. Like it's not gonna affect my growth. Um,
Yeah,
what the
man,
fuck were
that's
we
good
talking
that
about?
you do
Damn.
that. A lot of engineers will not give you the sauce to master your
Hmm.
vocals.
Yeah.
And I'm a singer, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people cannot mix and master vocals. It's very hard to come across a producer, which I only know about 4 producers in the city that can master my vocals the way I like them.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. And
and
see,
then
that's what I was saying. My bad. I didn't mean to cut
yeah,
you off, but
no, you're
that's
fine.
what happened was I'm paying 50 $60 an hour for studio sessions, and I'm going home with fucking mixes that I can't stand to hear. I don't
Yes,
want to
I
even
hate
listen to my
it.
shit anymore. Like I'm done. Like I could sing, I could rap, I'm versatile, right? So
Right.
I bought a $600 microphone. I was like, fuck it, I'm buying
Mm,
the mic and I'm doing this shit myself. So I started doing my music, recording for myself,
hmm
like strictly. And then I set up a studio at my crib and I was recording all my shit. I was doing everything. I was doing
hmm
everything. I started doing ciphers with other rappers. Other rappers were getting on. We were doing 10
Nice.
artist ciphers at the studio, and then we would do the videos and shit like that. And then it just got to a point where people were like, yo, could you do what you do with your voice, but could we do it with
But
my
with my
music?
voice,
Yeah, you feel me?
right?
I'm like, oh yeah, shit, I probably could apply this to your shit.
Hell
And
yeah,
that's how it all started. It
that's
trickled down.
fire.
Yeah.
The power of when people give you fucking obstacles when they only gotta fucking do it.
Hmm.
Because when you go out and you reach out to people and they don't fucking do you just then now you gotta learn how to do it by yourself and now here we are.
Yep, exactly. And it's no hate. I mean, there's studios out here with mad motion. They have not stopped since I was young, 10 years
Yeah.
plus. And I got a mix from the person the very last time I went to a studio. And I'm talking big studios. Like, I've
Yes.
been to GCR and literally there's no hate, no shade, nothing like that.
Yeah,
And
shout
just
out to
like
GCR. I was
didn't
just
match it
thinking of
just
them
didn't
too.
match my vibe, like I didn't match what I was looking for. When I record
hmm
myself, man, I could just do what I gotta do,
And
That's how I feel.
a lot of times too, like because I'm a singer, I like to, like, I know I'm booking the hour, but I feel like it should be different versus rappers and singers too, because I like to add melodies and shit like that. And most of the time people short you right there, just add the main vocals and a few harmonies in the middle, and you don't really, as a vocalist, you don't really get to express yourself fully on a beat because you don't really
Mhm.
have time for that shit,
Yeah, that's a fact.
which
That's a
sucks.
fact. And working with the engineer, because shout out my guy Tyree Hames, man. Like for
Yeah,
real,
shout out to
I
Tyrone.
so before I open my studio, and he'll tell you this right now. If he probably ain't watching this, but whatever. Um, I was gonna work at 353. I had a
Mm,
spot open. I was gonna be in that chair working every single day at that studio.
mm,
And I had to make a decision. Like I got 30, 40 artists coming to my house every week. Not every week, but 30, 40 clients already.
periodically.
Now I either transition everybody to come to Tyree's, which would be fine because I would have still
Mhm,
made my money. The connections with Tyree. Tyree never does, he does good business. Like I understand
mhm,
people they say what they say about him, but I fucking fuck with Tyree. It's my guy.
mhm.
And he'll tell you that too. He'll tell you that he fucks with me. We go back and forth between artists. Oh, yo, you
Yeah,
know
he's one of the
353? That's my
producers too
guy.
that specialize in vocals too. So yeah.
Yeah, and he's fire. So basically, all shout out him because he is the type of engineer where you're working with him. He's really good with the singers. He's good with the R&B and
Hmm.
all that shit. So he might not be the best singer himself, but he'll fucking tell you, listen, you got to add this to this
That's a
part, and
fact.
he'll bring some shit to life, you know. And I be
Exactly.
doing shit like that too, the best I can. If I come up with an idea, I'm like, yo, you got to sing it like this, and then it sounds like
Hmm.
shit when I sing it, but you bring it to life as the artist. You know what I'm
Swear to
saying?
God. Shout out to the
Yeah.
producers. A lot of people don't understand like the power of a producer. Like a song can sound one way to you and you think this shit is a fucking hit. But once the producer who actually makes this a master puts it on and they tell you to go like that, you be like, damn, like I feel like producers are very important when
Hmm.
it comes to music because they give the song structure. Like you already come with the meaning and stuff like that, but some things don't need to be put in a song. You know,
Hmm.
some things that you might have said don't need to be in here. Just keep it simple. Cause some people over rap and over come with the crazy bars and shit. They want to overdo it. But
Hmm.
sometimes the song doesn't need that. And a producer can help you, see that. I don't know if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it's like, bro, stop trying to rap so fast. Like you
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like feel the vibe of the beat. The beat's like this, and you're fucking coming in like a tidal wave. Like just chill, bro.
Yes.
Like just go with the beat, and your fucking song is gonna be a hit. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
yes, that you are 100% correct. Like that beat
Hmm.
is the beat is the song. You're adding to
Exactly.
it. You're adding to it. So you need to make sure that you're matching the vibe of that shit. And
Hmm.
like some of the hottest songs in the world are literally just like they're so simple, but like it's that the way that beat, the way that bass is hitting, the way this is like you don't always gotta be like blah, 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 on a
Hmm.
fucking
You
track.
don't got to
Like,
say too much.
you know what I'm
Like
saying?
Sexy Red just came out with a song. She only saying 6 words for like 30 seconds of the song.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
She's
motherfuckers be
dead
making it
ass.
seem
Like,
like
she mean
it's
that shit.
so hard. Like
Yeah.
you just
Uh-huh.
gotta do it here. I feel like if you go in there with a vibe, you gonna get that vibe on the song.
Hmm.
Everybody gonna feel the vibe. If you like so strategic with it now, this kind of sounds strategic. It's sounding like put together. You didn't have fun when you made this. And I feel like the fans
Hmm.
and the people listening to the music can hear that.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, so
I think you come in that studio, you be like, listen, I want to see like there's times shout out once again my boy Ghost because he comes in here, he'll be with like 10 of the guys. And I swear to God, I got videos of these dudes, literally the whole group. One dude made a song, and the whole group is jumping up and down, going crazy. He's doing
wow.
something right. You feel me? There's
Mm-hmm.
videos of these guys literally fucking jumping around and like going crazy in here. Like that's because like he's putting his shit, his soul into this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, if he's got his
Exactly.
guys jumping around like crazy, they're not faking it. You know
Yeah,
what I
no,
mean? That's
they
real
feeling this
emotion.
shit.
That's real feeling.
So will he be at the Who's Up Next the
Yeah,
event?
it's
Will he be at the event?
Ghost Fried. Yup, he'll be there. There's a whole group of the guys from like there's like the GSB and
Mm.
NGB and I don't know, the groups and shit. It's gonna be really dope. And I don't think Ghost has performed yet. That's what's crazy.
Oh wow.
He's got like 30 songs out right now. He's dropping his second album this month
Oh
on the
wow.
14th. Um, I know like Three and Mar and a couple of them boys have performed and shit.
Oh wow.
But it's gonna be really dope because Ghost got so much music in the vault that you know what I mean.
Mm.
Like he
Just
really could. He's
sitting.
got enough. He could do 10 shows right now, all different music.
Sheesh. Not a whole concert.
So yeah.
So how does it feel to be hosting an event like this, and how does it feel to put something together like this for you?
Oh, it feels dope because like I've been talking about it for a minute. Literally, my boy, shout out my boy M Bizzo. Well, he goes
Mm.
by Biz now. It's Biz.
Yep.
He's one of my first clients ever, and he literally like when I first opened the studio. Obviously, he was at my crib for a year, came here, and he's been obviously he rocks with me. That's my guy, Biz.
Right.
He literally said it in the song. He said like, hit up Motiques, yo, when am I hitting the stage? Like literally, he's been waiting for this opportunity for a
Wow.
minute to get on the stage, and he's one of the first people I hit up. Like, yo, bro, it's that time. Let's do this shit.
Mhm.
He's actually the first client I ever and the only client I ever did a song with too.
Oh wow.
Like I said, I don't really be.
Wait, so you don't got no more features?
I got features, just not with my clients. So because I don't really be
Mm.
promoting myself like that. I don't, like I said earlier, I don't really like pushing my music on people like, yo, blah, 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 blah. But I think I might start weaseling my way in and be like, hey, bro, I got
I
something
think I might
cool.
need a feature because
Please,
I don't know if you
dude.
got any female features yet,
Oh,
but
I don't have any. Literally, I got my little sister. She was she sing for like the church. I got her on a song and I helped her. I wrote the hook and she did her thing with what she knows about music. And all I did was wrote it so she could figure out like where everything goes. But she sang that shit. But that's the only female
Mhm.
that I really, besides like Case Close, but she's a rapper. Like she's really
Right.
nasty rapper. Like
She's a
Case
rapper.
Close
Yeah,
is
she's
nasty. You
nice.
feel me? Yeah. Like that's my
She's
homie
super
too.
nice.
I love Case. Oh my God.
Yeah.
She's so fire. So we have a song together. But as far as like singers, oh my God, we can make some beautiful music.
Hey, who knows, man? I'm gonna have to be the first.
I just want to show you, yeah, because if I don't know if you got something that you working on,
Hell yeah, I
um,
actually have something right now that would be perfect for you.
yeah, send it because I promise. All I got to do is just I'll send it back and you tell me what you think, okay? Because the features to me are the most important because like I have the pressure of making your song amazing.
Mm-hmm.
With me, it's like oh fuck, like I don't like this song, throw it out. But like we can't throw out a song that you sent me. Like
Yeah,
that's never
no.
gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Cause your feature's gonna promote it.
Yes, I promise you. I
You
promise,
know?
promise, promise. I will listen to it a
So
hundred
what
times
can
before I even write lyrics to it. So I
can
got
you
you.
hear me still?
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't know what happened. My connection just went out.
Can you
Hold
hear
on.
me?
I'm gonna leave and then come right back. Don't
Uh,
leave me.
Okay.
Welcome back, you guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Uh,
Um,
that's good
her,
news.
I think her audio or something happened with her
No,
joint. So
she's down there. I'm gonna pull her back up. Sorry, you guys, if you are watching right now, there are little technical difficulties behind the scenes. Correcting that now. Let's get Winter back up here and want to get everything started back up.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. How
can
fun.
you hear me?
All
Yeah, I can hear
All right,
you.
cool.
My fun, Shine. Oh my gosh. So, where did we leave off at?
Well, there was literally a question you like asked me, and I think I was gonna start answering it. We got off topic talking about the feature,
Oh
and
yeah,
how
yeah,
me and
yeah,
you could do
yeah.
a song, but then you were just starting to ask me the next question.
I think I was gonna ask you more so about like the event.
Mhm.
So what's the atmosphere gonna be like when the artists come? What can they expect when they come into the building? What's the energy gonna give?
Um, well, I'm hoping it's gonna be nothing but positive vibes
Mm,
because the first thing that's gonna happen is it's gonna be, me, Lito, whoever Lito's with, the owner of the place, and then I got a couple of my people that are
mm-hmm,
gonna be there running the show, and then we got security in the building. We're gonna have security guards patting everyone down. You feel me? Because
mm-hmm.
we want to have just a good show and a good turnout.
Regardless.
It's going to be very busy. There's going to be a lot of people. This is a lot of people's first time performing.
Ooh.
So there's going to be a lot of people here. Like my
Mm.
first show was at Stamps and I sold 70 tickets
Damn.
because my entire family, everybody I fucking knew was like, "Oh my god, he's performing for the first time." Like your
Right.
first performance is always going to be the best because your whole family, everybody's going to want to come out and see you do it. So it's going to be
That's what's
busy
up.
and you're going to be performing in front of a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It's so I just think people need to like not don't worry about who's in the building. Worry about
Mm-hmm.
yourself. And this is to every artist on this ticket. Worry about yourself and worry about how you're going to perform on that stage because
Mm-hmm.
you want your music to resonate with some people and maybe people will really start fucking with you after this performance. That's good. The atmosphere is going to be it's gonna be very busy. We're gonna be playing. I'm DJing, so I'm gonna play some dope music. I'm actually gonna go home after this. I'm gonna go home and I'm downloading a shitload of new top hits 2026 music.
Ooh.
So I can get some fire ass music on there. It's gonna be good vibes, man. I'm really looking forward to it. Motique's on the DJ on the deck. Evolution
Okay.
Studios.
Not the riggedy, riggedy, riggedy emoji.
None of that. I ain't no crazy DJ. Oh shit.
Okay.
I can do a little something, but damn. Some of these DJs are crazy with it?
Nasty.
Yeah.
They spent
Yeah.
their life DJing. Like,
That's what
fuck.
I'm saying. I'm not
My
no
goodness.
lifelong DJ, but I fucking press play on the deck.
Okay.
Do a little shout out my boy Dave Scafetta. My boy Scafetta. He's in like the EDM like scene and
Hmm.
everything. He taught me how to DJ and shit. So shout out him for real. He's dope.
Yeah, shout out to
That's
him.
all.
Like,
He makes a living off of it. He's got a business and shit now. He's doing
jeez.
weddings and all that shit. So it's cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Mhm.
So, where do you see this showcase going in the future? Could this become a recurring platform or?
I mean, it is at the end of the day, it is Carlito's thing.
Yeah, it is. But do
Who's up
you see
next?
yourself
Yeah. I mean,
with it?
we're already doing, like I said, we're gonna be doing another one March 7th. So there's really one coming right the week after. And
Right.
we already I think I got like 15 artists already written down because they
Oh,
couldn't get on
damn.
this one. So I'm gonna keep it going until because it'll probably get to a point where we might plateau with new artists. But
Exactly
I
right.
think I think me and Lido combined, it's gonna bring. I'm bringing. I promise you, I'm gonna bring at least 100 artists to Lido's platform.
Period.
So I think it's just gonna get to a point where me and him are gonna be so swamped with people that want to
Mm-hmm.
perform, and I want to take his ideas, my ideas, and I want to do some great things with him. Because we're going, he has a lot of people that perform
Mm-hmm.
under what he does, like a lot of people. I've been to a lot of his shows.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like I said, the first show right now, I got 26 artists that I took out of the studio, and then I'm about to be doing probably another 20. That's almost 50 people right there.
Sheesh.
So, and I
And
got
50 is
people
a
for the
lot of
first
people.
show performing on the second show too. So that's dope. Like I
And I
got
want
like
to
three
let the
people.
fans
Yeah.
know too, like Be fucking realistic. Like 100, let's just say 30 people in a room, especially in a enclosed room, is a lot of people.
Hmm.
100 people in a room is a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't matter. It's who's in the room that matters. So don't don't have you guys expectations all over the place. This is for you guys to connect, come and showcase your talent. You guys are working with a exponential guy over here at Evolution Studios. You guys are working with Carlito. You guys are, you know what I'm saying? So like, shout out to you guys. I just
Thank
wanted
you.
to say that. I just wanted to
Thank you
say
so
that.
much. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
So
I agree. I agree with all everything you said. Like, this is your time because, like, let's be real. If something negative happens, don't ruin your chance to do these big shows that we're talking about. Showplace theater
yeah,
opening for a headliner. Like, don't ruin the opportunity right off the rip because something stupid happened. Like, you could
exactly.
literally be that artist that performs every showcase and gets to a point where, hey, me and Lito got it to a point where we're booking a headliner. You are the first one to get an opportunity. So
Exactly.
don't ruin it off the first rip. Let's have a fun time at the show. Like, let's really have a good time. Like, if everyone that knows me, I got love for everybody. I got love for the music. Like, we really gonna have a good time, and I want to keep it that way.
So what legacy do you want to leave in the Buffalo music scene?
Well, shit. I'm hoping Evolution Studios just stays like relevant, and I hope it. I want it to grow into something like GCR. You feel me? So what I'm
Hmm.
hoping is that I can get my name known well enough to keep a industry level studio in Buffalo. I mean,
That's a fact.
I want it to be focused more on the youth and stuff like that. Like, that's my main goal. That would be my legacy, is like helping, because like every year there's new seniors in high school that want to be rappers. I we
Exactly.
I actually just did a I actually did a little career day with my engineer Chuck.
Oh
Um,
wow.
we did a career day at a elementary school, okay? And there was like 5 or 6 fifth graders that were like, "Can I get in the studio? Can I get in the studio?" Like, there's kids that are gonna grow up to become rappers, and they're gonna need a studio like this.
That's
You
a
feel
fact.
me?
I believe that because my son be asking me to record him every day.
Yeah,
Mommy, you gonna make me a song today?
Yeah. And then when he's like older and he's really like, no, I really have such, like, if he's,
I've been
you know what I
rapping
mean?
since I
He's got a
was
love for it,
4.
right? And he's really got a love for it. Like, it's never ever gonna end. It's always
That's
gonna
a
be like
fact.
that. Sometimes this is an outlet for fucking kids. I don't mean to cuss,
Exactly.
but like, I'm so passionate about it. Like, this is an
Yes.
outlet for people to escape their home. There's literally the
Hmm.
one time this kid paid me and he wasn't really feeling it. He's like, "Yo, Mo, is it cool if I just kick it for like an hour? I'll pay you." I'm like, "Bro, you ain't
Oh
gonna
wow.
pay me to. I don't have
To
a
kick
session. You
it.
can kick it, bro. Just chill." Like, and they got to
Hmm.
just chill and smoke and relax. Like, maybe they just didn't want to go home at that time. You feel me?
Exactly. Yeah,
So
I can
yeah.
definitely agree because when I was younger, I didn't really have a lot of outlets, so I was fighting, I was getting into trouble and out of prison. I would say jail. But it was when I got introduced to the studio by a few neighborhood kids where I was like in the studio every single day. You couldn't
Mhm.
catch me fighting a bitch no more because I was focused on music and I had
Yeah.
people around me that supported my music. So I think that that's a good thing to have to support children at a younger age because it kind of shaped me in a way being in the studio. It kept me out of trouble. It kept me focused on like my goals because it's like I'm going to the studio. I want to make this music. I want to do this. I got a producer that's sitting down working with me. It's a motivation for a kid to see like you can do other things besides what the other neighborhood kids are doing fucking
Mhm.
bullshit,
Yeah.
you
I
know?
mean, that's a fact. And um, like I said, like, you don't know what some of these kids are dealing with at home. Like,
Hmm.
life might be amazing. Like, they might have an amazing life at home, but yeah, like, they might be getting bullied. They might be,
Yes.
um, I don't even know. Like, who, you don't know. They might not have food to eat dinner. For, like, I don't know. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? So that $40 might mean the world to them. Like, all right, cool. That
Exactly.
that
This
extra
forty
$20 it
dollars.
took to pay at the other studio, I can utilize
Mm-hmm.
that money in a different way. $20 is $20. You know what I mean? So,
Exactly.
um. I mean, I've done shit for people, man. I'm not even trying to take credit for everything because there is no, like, I don't have a fucking list of favors I've done for people. You feel me? It's
Hmm.
just
Yeah.
like we could all really like show love. And some of these kids are struggling, and I'd be giving advice the best I can. Like
Mm-hmm.
I would, I'll tell you, hey, bro, you might want to kind of stay away from that dude. That dude he might get you in some
Yeah.
trouble or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever I can do. But at the end of the day, not everyone wants to listen.
So, if an artist walks away from this event with one lesson, what do you want it to be?
I want them to so like for me, for my first show, a lot of people with the breath, I want them to know what it's like to perform and have the energy and get that feeling of like blacking out on stage.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's a
want
good
them to
one.
learn how to control that, because the hardest thing is getting to that point, and then when you start losing your breath and you literally
Oh
cannot breathe,
God. You about to
you get to,
pass out.
oh my god, my first show, I'll show you a video of my first show. There
Ooh.
was 200 people. 200, the capacity at Stamps was 190. We had 220 people in that bitch,
It's
and I blacked out on stage and don't even remember. I just remember getting off stage and I could not breathe, and I had to like run outside to get air.
swear to God,
You
that's
know what
how
I'm
it
saying?
be.
Yeah, so that's
My
one lesson I
first
would take from it is like
my
you
first
might fuck up.
performance. No, swear to God, I
you
won't
know?
lie. My first performance, I had like a similar experience. And I'm glad I had support there because they were like, keep fucking going. You better keep going. Don't you stop. But you have to have stage presence, stage breaths, like breath control is
Mhm.
everything. Just like it's different than going to the studio and recording it versus actually performing because you're moving around. You're trying to get people to see visually what you're talking about. That shit is a lot of fucking work.
Yeah, it is. I think that's why it's a good thing that Lito, the way he does it is he does it as a large showcase, and
Mhm.
it's only 6 minutes per artist, which I think is good, because my first show was 15 and I was dying by the time I got through 10. For
Girl,
real. And I still
same
had
girl.
5 minutes left, and you
No,
could
for
see it in my
real.
face and you could hear it in my voice while I'm performing. I'm like running out of like breath before I can even finish the end words. So I think 6 minutes is dope, because they can really just go hard for 6 minutes and
Hmm.
do everything they can, and then they'll take home a lot from this little performance that they're doing. It'll be only 6 minutes,
Hmm.
but it's gonna be a lot of people, and I think people are gonna perform their best music, and I'm excited to just see it, because I haven't seen any of these boys perform either. So I'm excited. I'm
Right.
excited to see how the energy is when everybody is performing their best music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and shout out to you guys for putting this together. There's not a lot of new artists, upcoming artists that get the chance to get the chance to be on platforms and showcase their music. So, shout out to you guys for that. Is there anything
Yeah,
that you what is
I
is
was just interrupting like I do, but
um is there anything that you feel like we didn't touch on today that you would like the fans and the people to know that we probably didn't touch on, or something you would like them to know that they don't know about you?
Um, nah, I mean, like I said, this is about the artists. It's about the show. This is the first show that Evolution Studios has been a part of. So I think it's a really big step for me and my business.
Mhm.
I think it's amazing. I think everybody's gonna kill it. And I would say the only other message I would have is any artists that want to get on a showcase. Um, we're doing these, and then we're gonna start doing the prize. We're gonna do the ones where you have a chance to perform and compete for money. So just
Mhm.
keep on the lookout for the stuff. And if you couldn't get on this show, like pull up and check it out, see what it's gonna be like. Cause you know what I mean. You could pull up the 28th and get an idea of what it's gonna be like on the
Mhm.
7th. You know what I mean. I'm DJing. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm a pretty fun dude, I would say. You know what I'm saying? So. And Lito's a cool ass dude and shit, and it's gonna be a good
The
time.
biggest.
Yeah.
you know the vibes, man. You know the vibes. Shout out to everybody who tapped in today. Of course, another great and successful stream. Adam, you did a great job coming through and
Thank you.
really
Yeah.
making it clear what your intentions are. I think it's important, especially in a time like now, where there's a lot of static in between, where to go. If I'm a new artist, I'm fucking terrified. If I'm on my phone, I'm turning on social media and I'm saying, yo, I got a couple dollars. Where should I spend it? Lord knows. Like everybody wants it,
For real.
but
Mhm.
where should it go is the question. And I think our job, you know, if we're really going to be for the underdogs and for the people, then we need to tap in with the actual promoters and tap in with the people that these artists are tapping in with to see the behind the scenes, their thoughts, how they think about things, how they interpret things. And it's important because Miss Boss Lady just said something. She's another promoter as well in the comments. She says she want to tap in with you. She says she likes the way that you talk. And she says she want to work with you.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
And it's important to showcase that, like, you know, the people that's really behind the scenes, really pushing the wheel in the right direction. I think we need more of that. And like you said earlier, politics, everybody knows. It gets toxic with me with politics. But at the same time, you have to understand that you have to be willing to fight battles that others are not. You know what I mean? I say that a lot. You know, I will sacrifice myself sometimes for the greater of what we're doing. You know what I mean? We're doing something I've dedicated hours, times, and years to. I've missed birthdays and such. So with that being said, you have to understand me sacrificing, you know, for some, it's never going to be an issue where you never let it stop you. Damn it. That's what I'm trying to say. God damn it. Never let it stop you, okay?
Hey, we listening, man. We listening to what you say. Don't worry.
God damn it. Nah, man. I was trying to be professional. Fuck it.
Nah, you good, bro.
In the back. Look, check this out. Go behind. God damn it. Listen, no, real shit, though. It's important for people to learn how to better themselves. You know what I mean? And don't judge. I'm honored. I really am. There's a lot of people that watch me and thrive off of it and try to learn from it. But I've never said I was y'all goddamn role model. Do not use me as a role model. I'm a hardworking black man with a dream, goddammit. Yeah. Let me be that, okay? And with that being said, y'all, work on building yourselves. Work on increasing your knowledge. Understand that this shit involves learning something new every day. I am nowhere near as educated as I was 6 months ago as I am today. And I promise you, in the next 6 months, I'm going to know way more. It's called putting yourself in position to learn. And yes, we come from backgrounds where it's incredibly hard. Like, I looked at people, nothing but and said, yo, I want to be a podcaster. They laughed me out the room. What I'm trying to tell you is this time that we're being trained.
I think his mic cut off.
Yeah, it definitely did. It's definitely the surf, huh?
It's lagging.
And with that being said, we gonna close this out. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to Evolution Studios. We in this bitch. Shout out to Shy. Shout out to me. Shout out to the network. You already know we out.
Yeah, shout out to kids that sleep, man. It's Motique's Evolution Studios. See you on the 28th.
We gonna head out, Shy. Okay. All right. I don't know if he's still on there or not.
Yo, that's should I leave this joint? All right, we leave it. We out?
We go.
All right. That's cool. We'll do another interview one day. Maybe we'll do another one soon.
Not for we already locked in.
All right. It was really nice talking to you. And let's keep in touch. Send me some stuff.
No, bro. I'm about to send you something right now, actually.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, bet one.
Bye.
Yo, shout out to anybody still listening. I don't know what the fuck that was. Did I just get, I swear to God, did somebody kick me from my own lobby? That's some new shit, y'all. Hey, yo, listen, I say all this to say, look, we still live right now on all platforms. Shout out to everybody that tapped in today. Shout out to Winter Peace and everybody else that just probably didn't know what the fuck happened, because I don't know what just happened. But shout out to everybody. We had a long day. We had a lot of successful interviews. The reels are coming soon. Stay tapped in. This is the TKRS Network. Work harder than me or shut the fuck up. We out, man.
TKRS is not responsible for any emotional damage caused during this podcast.
TKRS, what fucking time? Absolutely. Man, hey, who is this? Where the fuck you from? Tell him 716. I say, goddamn, hey, he up now. Why you got it plain Jane and he ain't bust it down? I say, goddamn, hey, wait a minute. When I walk up in a room, then there's some paper in it. I say, oh man, hey, cool it down. If you ain't know me then, nigga, you gon' know me now. I say, goddamn, hey, I'm from the 6. You ain't never run no blocks. Most of these niggas just run their lips. All the girls that used to be thoughts, you be hugging them trying to kiss. How you turn her into your wifey when the whole hood used to hit? I say, goddamn, hey, I'm up now. They like, how the fuck he get a bag? He from a small town. They be praying on your downfall, hoping that you fall down. Now that I'm in my bag, I can't go fuck my crush now. I say, hold down.